So when I speak about an external reality, I'm just saying that so that you can understand a bit better, like what you can see outside of you. It's actually all you. You are the reality. You are the only reality. How about that? When I speak about love, we have choices. We always have choices. And when we're choosing love, in every single choice that we have to make, it develops a bond that continues to strengthen with the universe, with God, with the guidance that we receive. I remember back in 2017, that's the last time that I had taken drugs or drank alcohol. I've been sober since then. I've been sober for 8 years. And it's pretty epic. And I used to think that I needed to take things to feel good or to feel confident or to sort of be able to get through life. Just take this and that will make me feel a bit better, and then I can get on and do that. But then it became a problem and it took over. And then certain things happened that created the massive shift that was required within me to take action in choosing love. And so I remember it was a gradual process, even with the food that you eat. Because when you know information, and when you know yourself and you know that at the most truest form, we are nature. And therefore we must, as within, so without, there it is again. Therefore we must put in nature, because that's what we are. Because if we don't, then it's not going to be aligned with our purest, truest self, is it? And that's what we want to be. So we can access more of ourselves when we actually choose love, because we are that. So it's coming back to that. So I remember when it came to excuse me, different things would come up, opportunities would come up where there'd be drugs or alcohol or both, or a certain type of food which doesn't resonate with the frequency of love, loving thyself, because it can create some sort of damage to the human body, and thus creating damage to the mind. So therefore, you have to stop a minute. If you're at that point where you're transitioning, you have to stop a minute and be like, wait there, is this actually giving myself love? Am I loving myself by choosing this? And what's going to be the repercussions of having that? Or what if I choose this, which is nature, which is herbs, which is fruits, which is natural foods from the earth, which is beautiful kombucha or drinks that I've made at home, which have adaptogens and just elixirs that uplift my energy naturally, with the beautiful alkaloids that are available in herbs as well, if you want. There's always that option that's better, which is nature, which Mother Nature has given us infinite herbs and medicines and just beautiful gifts that can uplift whatever you want, however you want to feel. There's something there. And it's in its purest form, because we want to be in our purest form, right? I've got a frog in my throat since I started speaking on here. Anyway, yeah, so it was love. Going back to love, and that there is no external reality. Making choices in love for yourself. Every time you've got a choice to make, always ask yourself if you need to, until you get used to it, until you get used to the oneness of being love completely. in all that you are. Just completely merging as that with everything. No separation. Oneness, consciousness. So, you know, when I was saying in my last video about your external reality and what's showing up, remember that it's you, it's always you, and it's always down to the love that you give yourself. Are you acknowledging parts of you that require love? There's going to be parts of you that feel neglected, that are neglected, and it's your job to do the work, to learn what it is. That is a sort of a crevice within your energetic field, your orbit, your being, or a pocket that requires filling up with love, you know? And so we have to make a commitment to ourselves, and we have to keep a promise to ourselves, and that's how we instill new habits, and it becomes us, because we're making a commitment to ourselves, and therefore we make a commitment to our life, and it shows itself. People are committed to us then. People can trust in us then. When you build trust in yourself, you make an energetic signal for others to catch that vibe as well. So we can choose love. Yeah, we can choose, because you know, when you choose love as well, when you choose love, the more that you choose love, the more that you will receive more guidance from God, from the Most High, from the universe, because it's like you make more space within yourself, and it's like you receive more energy as well. Have you noticed that all of the things that are addictive, they create a traffic jam in specific organs in the body, right? Just like certain thoughts do the same thing, yeah? And the organs are connected to the chakras, and the chakras are our energy centers. It's our data banks. If the information's not moving, which, remember, so the only thing that's certain is change, right? Change is always changing. It's moving. It's energy in its natural state. And where energy's always got to be moving. So if there's a traffic jam in the organs, then that means that it's stopping us from being in our most natural state, in our most natural flow, in our most natural godlike state, which is change, it's movement, it's evolution, right? Okay, so I'll leave it at that anyway. And yeah, I trust it serves you well, and I will see you on the next one.